Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing 5 different wall designs, and they're kind of fantasy wall designs. I'm going to show you what they are and hopefully give you some inspiration and maybe help you even design your own walls or make some custom castle wall designs. Now actually here there are very few, there's 5, select 5 of them here, and they are a bit out there, you know, a bit on the creative side, a bit different. I'm not going to lie to you, probably not your average everyday wall that you're going to see. And that is purely because I wanted to try and experiment with creating some different wall designs and not sticking to your plain and everyday things that you would kind of build, and just reaching different kind of horizons and branching out my building ideas. So we're going to start off with our first one here. But before we do that, if you wouldn't mind already leaving a comment or liking and subscribing if you enjoy the content, you can always unsubscribe, it's free. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Anyway, let's continue with what we was doing. Now the first one here, we have a very simple design. I'm not gonna lie, they're all fairly simple. They just have a bit of detailing, which is probably going to be the most complex part about them. This is fairly simple, and it's more of a, I guess more of a an elfish kind of theme what we've got going on here. So we actually have 2 that are kind of similar. So this one and the last one is kind of elven kind of inspired. But what we have here is a mixture of the dark oak, we got some warped blocks, and we got prismarine. Now it's a different kind of style. So what I'm going to do is kind of show you how this is built. So what we have here is your dark oak logs placed here. We have a 3 block gap here, and then the same here. Then the 3 blocks in the background are made from stone and cobblestone, and that is it. So you're going to have those built in this section here. And then they will scale up to about 4 high. So we're going to have 4 high like this. And then from there you can kind of detail it the way you want it. Now once you get to 4 high, you've got these stairs. I've got a mixture of dark prismarine, trapdoors, the normal prismarine, and then dark prismarine with dark oak mixed in there too. So we're mixing prismarine, dark oak, and we're using a bit of the warped blocks too, because they're all kind of like a really nice color and they all kind of mix in quite nicely. Then the simple background wall, we got a trapdoor here with a chain hanging down onto a leaf block as well, just to give some nice foliage for the outside of walls. Probably not the most, defensive walls, but I mean the only bonus to these is you can kind of shoot through these little peak downs here, and the same over here. You can even move, if you place the trapdoor correctly, you can even move it so you can have like a little drop down or something, but it's absolutely fine like that. Nonetheless, it's a very nice little design and will probably go very well in a forest. So if you guys are looking to build a kind of elven forest, then this is probably going to be a cool little way to surround your base with a really cool little wall like this. Let's head on to the second design. It's a bit out there, this one. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit funky. So we have a mixture of amethyst, diorite, and acacia wood, which I actually never use for building at all. I think I've very, very rarely used this block. I don't know why. It's quite a decent looking block, but it's just, I don't use it very often at all. I don't even think half the time I play a survival world I even find the block, let alone use it. So what I'm going to do is basically tell you how the structural, they're all fairly simple. So the main concept of these designs starts with 1 block, and then 2, and then 3. So you're always going to have this 3 block gap. On this one you can see that all I did was add a block in the middle here like this, and that really just fills up the space and it gives you a narrower kind of point. So this is going to be your inside of your wall here, for example. Let's grab this diorite. I'd be building back here. Now because it's only 1 block, you can't add as much detail, which makes things a lot more simpler than having the 3 block gap, because you have a lot more space to fill. Now all I've done in this is build up with the acacia logs, add a mixture of polished diorite, normal diorite, and I believe that's it in the background. And then once I've done that, I added the diorite stairs here at the bottom. Then I added a amethyst kind of bud halfway up, all different sizes. Then added another layer of stairs. Then added some purple glass, and then amethyst chunks or a block of amethysts, and then the stairs on top. And then I connected these trapdoors, I believe they're the crimson trapdoors, across on this top layer here. Put some buttons on there, and then in the background we've got some walls. Once again, if we come up to the back here, we've got the walls here, and you can use them as peak downs, but I have kind of filled them up with a lot of rubbish, so you can't really shoot through them. I mean, you might be able to shoot through them with a bow. We can give it a quick test just to be on the safe side. So we get a bow and we grab some arrows. Let's just grab a load of arrows, and we should still be able to shoot through them. Yeah, we can. They do still work. It's just restricted vision when you have this much stuff, whereas the ones over here are a lot more easier to see now. You can even shoot through the wall and I believe the gate as well, but I think you can actually hit the gate a lot easier, which is a problem. And obviously spam opening like that. So yeah, you can actually still shoot the gate hitbox. You have to kind of aim it off the hitbox and it will go straight down. But you got a nice little peek downs on both. I think all of them have them, so it's nothing to worry about. They're all going to have the design. All you have to do is kind of move your wall ahead by one. We're using this kind of repeated top design here, and you'll have a simple peek down with just some walls connected. Now, anyway, hopefully this one is giving you some ideas, and we'll head on to the third one, which is probably my favorite one actually. It's very different, very out there, and it's a bit funky, to be honest. It's a little dwarven wall design. Now, it could be questionable. It's more of like a dwarven, you could also call it like an engineering, I don't really know, it's not really a futuristic. I would definitely go with the dwarven theme. And what we have is a load of copper wiring and things look like they're hooked up to this walls. They're a little bit more advanced than maybe like the elven people. So they're a bit more ahead in time. And they've just got all this electrical stuff hooked up. So it could be like an electrocution wall, or they could be charging something. So you come near the wall, it's like a force field. You know, there's so much potential to create as much lore as you want when you're building, especially when you're going along with fantasy style builds and different kind of build concepts. You're not really sticking to building something that is realistic. Now when you stick to some building realistic, you can only really set so many expectations, whereas with fantasy you have so much more to kind of explore and really advance your building and kind of your overall lore making, I guess, as well. So anyway, let's enough rambling on about that and begin. Now this is probably going to be the most pain in the butt one to build, because you've got to wax all these blocks, otherwise they are going to change. So once again, we have to start off with the same distance with the 3 blocks. We don't actually fill in this one, and we're going to use a mixture of stone, polished andesite and andesite, and just fill in these. So they're going to go up by a 3x3 grid like so. We're going to have stairs coming on this side here, and this side here. Let's remove these so we can get a better look. And then up the top here, we're going to have these rods that connect into these walls here, and the rods that connect to the bottom. And then the same here. And then we've got the acacia ones there, and acacia there, acacia trapdoor there, and acacia trapdoor there. We've got the stair, obviously 1 block gap between the 2 stairs. Upside down stair with a block on top that is connected with the rods. And then the same here, we've got this here with a stair underneath connected to a full block, which these rods are connected to. So it's all like a power circuit. Then we've got the acacia things here. So you have the peak downs here, and you can also drop these up to defend yourself, and you can have more peak downs there too, which is great. So you can defend yourself from like a long range attack and have this shot from the low ground too, or you can move that and you've got a bit of a further reach. So it's actually a cool little defense system as well. Very simple, nice way to play around with some trapdoors. Then I just added this terrain around it, this rocky terrain, making it maybe they're like some caves, living in some caves, you know, maybe like if you play World of Warcraft, some sort of iron forge kind of thing would be pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully this is a cool little concept, and I actually thought maybe I should press F1 and kind of sit here and let you guys capture these moments. So if I sit here, and you can pause the video now and you'll be able to copy and paste or copy each design, and I can do the same exactly over here as well. So I can press F1 and you guys can copy that like so, and then I can head over here and do the exact same once again, and you guys can copy this one. Just feel free to pause the video and you'll be able to get this all done nice and simple. Now let's head over to the 4th and final design. This one is, it's not even the final design. What am I on about? I'm rambling on now. The 4th one is more of a, it's a bit of a Never vibe. It's a very scary design. It's a bit out there, a bit different. This is basically a, well, I don't know why I put string on some of these, because stripstone can't grow, but still, I believe they don't anyway. So we're going to start with the same design with the 3 block gap and the 3 block gap like so. Now this one's just literally the same, but your middle column here is going to be a kind of matching column that sticks out like this, and these ones are going to stick out here, and then this will just be a wall next to it. So very simple. It's a bit out there, a bit slightly different, nothing too complex. It's probably going to be a lot harder to copy if I press F1, because it's so dark it's hard to make out where the walls are, but we will go over and have a quick view of this. So what we've got here, same design with this block stair, and then we got another one here with a button in the middle there. Then we're going to use this chisel polished black stone, so it looks great there on top. Then we're going to have like a slab, so we've got 2 slabs here, 2 slabs here that make a full block of a trapdoor underneath, a slab here with 2 chains coming down, and then they repeat this on this side as well. So you'd only have to make half of this, and then you can repeat it on the other side and copy that all the way around. Got some bars that come down here with trapdoors above, bars here, there, and then blocks lava's coming down each side. Got some just decoration around the edges, trapdoor here, and obviously I just filled this wall in, obviously because it's not a very long wall and it just looks a bit weird from the side. But yeah, I'll F1 now, and you guys can kind of copy this if you want, or freeze frame, pause the video, whatever you like to do, and that will give you a little way to kind of see this design and copy it for yourself. Now our final one is by far the most simple one we have. It's very, very simple. What we've got here is our oak log, and we're going to just build up by 4 like so, and then we're going to build with the 3 block gap once again. Now in this, all we're going to do is grab some planks, and then in the background here we've got stripped spruce. So we're going to have this, and it's going to look like this all the way up to your max height like so. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, the 3 grid once again. And we're going to have the stairs that come out here, and then the same on this side, and we're going to have those come down and round. If we quickly take a look at this in a full kind of perspective, we've got compost in the middle, stair, stair, trapdoor, stair, stair, trapdoor. So it's like a square essentially. Campfire at the top with a spore blossom hanging from it. On top of those we've got fence, fence, campfire, trapdoor, 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 campfire, trapdoor. And yeah, very simple. Not even that much difference really. We've got a gate here with leaves on top, and I think that's pretty much everything. There isn't too much going on with it. Once again, I will F1 and kind of stand here so you guys can pause the video if you need it. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If so, and you want to see more designs like this, feel free to leave some comments in the comment section below, giving me some videos you'd like to see, and I might get around to making some of them. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you do like, feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content. It's always free, you can unsubscribe whenever you want. I'll see you all very soon. Peace.